What's going on, guys? Wingspan here and welcome back to another video. And today, guys, we're gonna be taking a look at this amazing modern piston house in Minecraft Pocket Edition, which is filled with all sorts of the redstone contraptions. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So guys, the first thing that we're gonna be checking out is the house itself, and you can see that it's looking really amazing, and I'm really happy with this modern style over here. All of the attention to the detail turned out really nicely, especially with this little balcony at the backside. I'm really happy with how this house turned out, and especially I'm happy with all the restaurant contraptions that we made. So yeah, guys, the house and all the restaurant contraptions are fully made by me, and as you can see over here at the entrance is where we're going to start with some restaurant creations. And as you can see over here we have a 2x2 door and of course the eye scanner right here. You can see if you go to the eye scanner nothing is going to happen unless you wear one of these, which are the Frostwalker boots. And go ahead, go to the eye scanner, and as you can see the door is going to open. Now unfortunately you need to have this water over here exposed, otherwise it wouldn't be able to actually freeze and you wouldn't be able to get inside of the house over here. But once you are in there you can just go ahead and take the boots out over here, so you're not going to freeze the water when you don't want and accidentally open the door over here. So you can just go ahead and press this little button over here to close the door behind you. So that's the first little contraption in this house. As you can see, the house is really nicely decorated, and we have a couple more restaurant contraptions coming out over here. But the first one that we have right here, as you can see, when you walk to the doors, you can see a little kitchen right here. So if you go inside of the kitchen, it's just a nice little kitchen over here with a sink, with the furnace, the crafting table, and some storage over here. But what's really interesting about this little kitchen is that there is a hidden super smelter. As you can see, a couple of the levers over here. You can see a couple of the minecarts right there. So this chest over here is to pretty much put the food or any items that you want to smelt, and this one is for the fuel over here. So we can just go ahead and test it out really quickly. Maybe grab a little bit of the mutton over here and maybe a little bit of the coal to just kinda fuel the smelter. So you can see that the coal needs to go in the right chest over here, and the things that we want to smelt go into this one. And as you can see, it's loading pretty fast. Then you can just go ahead and flick the levers over here, and the minecarts are going to go around into our super smelter and pretty much smelt all of the stuff over here. Then you can just click these two levers to stop the minecart from going around, and all of the items that we actually smelt are going to end up in this chest over here. So as you can see, we have 22 and it's filling up over here. So all of the items that we smelt are going to end up in this chest over here, and I think that's a really neat little design over there. So I'm really happy with that one. The next thing is just the small little thing over here. As you can see, we have a nice little sofa to just kind of sit over here, maybe look through the window and possibly read one of these books over here. And when we press this lever, we just get a nice little piston over here, which is acting like a table. So you can bring yourself like a cake or something, for example. Just go ahead and grab a little cake from the storage over here. You can pretty much raise the table when you want to eat something, maybe place the cake right there and just go ahead and munch on it, and pretty much remove it when you don't need it. So you can kind of go over here and maybe look through the window. So that's a really nice little touch, and I think it's really nice for the piston house. The next thing that we have is a nice little armor stand right here, and if you press this button you can see that this armor stand is going to get retracted down and the new one is going to come over here. So you can see that we got ourselves a nice little set of the gold armor, which is looking really fancy, and of course we can swap back for the diamond over here, so that's really nice. The next thing that we're going to be checking out is the bathroom over here. So you can see we can go through this door and enter the bathroom, and you can see we have another little sink over there, a little toilet, couple towels over here, and the main part about this little bathroom over here, the bathtub itself. So if you press this button over here, you can see that the bathtub is going to fill with the water, and you can go over here and enjoy and relax a little bit. And as you saw, the water is not just going to fill in one little click. You can see that it's kind of going around over here, so it looks kind of like the bathtub is filling normally. So I'm really happy with that little design over here. The next thing that we have is of course the elevator, because this is a piston house. A lot of people do like hidden staircases, but no, we're not about staircases. We don't want to walk to the second floor, so we installed a fully working elevator to get to the second floor over here. As you can see, if we go over here at the little platform and press this button, we are actually gonna go ahead and go to the second floor, and that's really amazing. Working elevator in Minecraft Pocket Edition. So at the top floor you can see we have a nice little window over here that we can look out through, and we have another little sofa over here and a table to look in some kind of the television or something like that. So that's pretty nice. The one thing with this floor is of course that there is no redstone contraptions over here, because sadly because of the way that the house is made, we don't have room for any of the contraptions. As you can see, the living room and the kitchen is pretty much right underneath this floor, so there is no room for any of the stuff. But of course, if we want to go down, we can press this button over here and the elevator is going to take us down. But this couch is great because you can actually use it in survival, and as you can see, if you go behind this door, you can see one of the bedrooms over here, and this is by far my favorite room in the whole house. Not only because this is a great looking bedroom over here, but this open window is definitely my favorite feature of the house. I just don't know what it is, but it's something really satisfying to me to just have an open window in Minecraft and be able to see a nice little lookout area over here. I'm really happy with that. So of course we have a little bit of the chest over here for the storage and stuff like that. We have a nice little computer over here and couple of the clothing and stuff, so we can pretty much change. For example, for one day we can maybe wear like this over here iron armor and maybe a little bit of the chainmail, or use our fancy armor that we have at the armor stand shopper down below. And this is all in all just a nice little bedroom over here. The next room that we have beside could be made into another bedroom, but I actually made it into a little enchanting facility. So you can see it has all of the books that you need for max level enchanting, and of course it has the anvil, the little ender chest, the chest, and of course the crafting table, which you probably won't see, but it's right underneath this gold pressure plate, and you can see that little black outline over here, so you can access the crafting table. So this room pretty much has everything that you need. And unfortunately, again, because of the way that the house is made, we can't fit any redstone contraptions. And of course, I didn't put anything over here because it would kind of block the little rooms over here and everything like that. So again, you can see that once the elevator is up, we are not going to have a little hole in the floor over here, which is really amazing. But the last thing that we can check out is this little balcony with the open door right here. You can see you can go ahead and look through the little balcony over here, which is really nice. And of course you can have yourself a nice little chair over here with like a cup of coffee or something like that, and pretty much sit over here, relax until you wake up. I think this is a really nice little touch. And that's pretty much all there is for the house. And again, the only thing of the redstone that we have at the second floor is this little button that is going to take us down to the first floor over here. So that's pretty much all there is for the redstone contraptions. I think the house turned out really nice. Of course, when you want to exit, just go ahead and put yourself the boots on, and as you can see, that block is going to freeze and allow us to exit. So I'm happy with this house, and I think that's all there is for this video. So yeah guys, let me know what you think of this house in the comments below, and if you want me to make another one. I really enjoyed making this, and I'm really happy with all of the redstone contraptions that we managed to fit inside the house. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.